Hello, welcome back to another episode of FIFA. It's the 4th episode now and the season is underway, and after last episode it was absolutely shocking. I have decided maybe I need a different formation for what I'm playing. So scrolling down here, what do I like? I like this one because I've got 2 centre midfielders that can help out with defence, got 2 wide people and I have 2 strikers, and maybe that's what I've been missing really. Right, so let's get on with the game. We're against Man City, and the first thing I noticed is the fact they're not playing Joe Hart, so I'm pretty happy with that. And also they did sell Tevez to Inter Milan, I believe. They're playing a 4-2-3-1 formation, and I know about that formation. I got destroyed using that formation. Yeah, so but this time I've actually decided to play Davis in goal because I'm not really too happy with Steele at the moment. And also Kane is going to be making his debut up front with Rodriguez, with Sinclair playing his actual club. Obviously in real life I don't think you're actually even allowed to go against the team you're on loan from. Right, we start off the game and Man City absolutely destroy me at the beginning. Clinchy of all people sort of destroys my defence. Then a great save by Davis, which I'm sort of more feeling Davis than I am Steele despite the age. And then I'm not even too sure if that was a good save or good clearance, but either way I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, I just couldn't get the ball away. Then yet again Man City goes straight on the attack. Nasri destroys me with pace. He gets in, Zeko, bang, and somehow Toure misses, which probably seemed a bit easier to score. Then Sinclair plays the ball into punch on, gets into the box, turns around, knocks down Rodriguez, and he just powers it straight into the bottom corner, giving me my first goal of the season. I'm pretty happy with how that was and went down. 1-0 up against Man City, and then moments later corner comes in, great save, and Rodriguez is there again. Just a simple tapping with the head, so it puts me in quite a good position in the first half. 2-0 up, and you can say it's unrealistic, but it was only a few weeks ago Southampton actually did beat Man City 3-1, an absolutely humiliating defeat for Man City. But second half starts off pretty brightly. Kane gets the ball, gets tackled, and Ward-Prowse knocks the ball back to him. A shot from the edge of the area does sneak its way into the bottom corner, and I've got to say I am actually really enjoying using Kane. I think I actually am thinking about possibly trying to sign him at the end of the season, especially if we can do that more often. Then once again Kane gets on the ball, and I go for a sweaty goal, and somehow Rodriguez misses the chance to get his hat-trick. That turns out to be a pretty easy save. And then Man City make a sub. I believe that's the Zeko, is that? I'm not even too sure how to pronounce his name. I hate big names. But also I decided to make 3 changes as well. Bringing Kane, Sinclair and Ward-Prowse off. Bringing on Redmond and some other people. Then Rodriguez takes a decent shot. It was nicely saved. But I'm really preferring this formation. I feel like I'm doing a lot better with it as well, so I think I probably will be permanently sticking to this one. And then Chaplow takes a bit of a daring effort. Wasn't really expecting that to go in, but I think the shot went pretty well. And also great tackling on the edge of the area, and punch on forces a good save. So I think I'm pretty much owning this match this time. But then Milner gets into the box, and a great tackle there by Luke Shaw. I really think Luke Shaw is actually going to be, I reckon he will be the England left back in a few more years. But there's the full-time result. I beat Man City 3-0. Bit unrealistic, I know, away from home as well. But I'm quite happy with them 3 points. Okay, Killigan sparkles on debut. Yeah, kept clean sheet, pretty happy with that. Quite enjoying using him. And Talbot stays put, but I really couldn't care less about that. But I'm actually quite happy with how this is going, and I'm looking ahead to my 3rd match. Begovic transferred to Man Shocker, but I realised that if I can't sign any more players, then I can recall them from loan. So I'm just going to have a look at my English players that are already on loan to help me sort of give more depth in the position. And Billy Sharp is one person I am looking at. 26 years old, 73 overall for a striker, and Lambert is injured, so I do want someone to sort of fill in the role, so I recruit him to come back. And also I thought I need a new defender at centre back as well, so Seaborn isn't the greatest defender, but I recall him too. I don't like the fact it costs so much to recall players, and that's all the people I really want to recall for this time. And then we go straight onto the game against Wigan. Davis keeps his place in goal. Kane Rodriguez once again start front with Punch and Lallana starting this one. And also Courtler comes in for Killigan. And one thing I loved about this match was, if you see, Wigan's formation is a 3-5-1-1, which I believe will make them more exposed at the back. So I hope to counter on that one. As you can see there, I've got a lot of room on the width. I've got a lot of room on the, you know what I mean. So early on in the game, they get straight into the attack. Klein down the wing, knocks the ball into Rodriguez. He carries the ball, plays it onto Kane. Kane knocks it through to Lallana. And 5 minutes in, and I'm 1-0 up already. I am absolutely loving this formation. It's a lot better than the one I was using previously. Then straight away I'm on the attack again with Kane. Kane gets turns the box, and for 19 years old, I think that was a brilliant shot. I think he's done really well there. Jack Court plays the ball into Rodriguez. Rodriguez battles him off, keeps battling. Chaplow, great header, saved, easy tap in, 2-0. And I've got a feeling that this is actually going to turn out to be quite a good season. I was a bit worried that I was going to be in a relegation fight all season, but maybe not now. Chaplow plays a great ball into Puncheon. Puncheon just uses his strength to get through. His shot smashes the post, and Rodriguez just can't really do much with it in that angle and forces the corner. And then Rodriguez down the other side of the wing, plays ball into court and just goes wide. I really am loving Rodriguez as well. I think he's great. He can play in the wing, he can play in the middle. And half time I am 2-0 up against Wigan. And once again I'll put Billy Sharp on now to make his first match back. Puncheon goes down the wing, turns into the area, and it was pulled off a great save by El Habsi, I do believe. And then defensive mistake by Wigan. Rodriguez gets in, and that's 3-0. Rodriguez second, full for the season. I'm really enjoying. I said it a moment ago, but I'm really enjoying this formation. Then from the throw-in, Puncheon gets into the area, finds Sharp. Sharp gets a bit of room. Easy shot saved. Then Rodriguez taps in his hat-trick and kicks ball back in the net. So technically that's his fourth. But hour mark just gone, and I'm 4-0 up. I'm high and dry. The 3 points are already mine. Then Wigan do get a chance on goal. They break through here with Enriquez, the Man United player. It's a great save by Davis. I'm really loving Davis. I think he's so much better in goal than Steele. Then Chaplow wins the ball deep in the Wigan area and just smashes the ball. But a great standing save there. Standing save, yeah. Puncheon plays in the corner, and Courtler's header just really doesn't do anything. At full time, I'm 4-0 winner. 4-0 win against Wigan. Pretty happy. Oh, Rodriguez didn't get a hat-trick. Oh yeah, Lallana scored first. Okay, well, this is just confirmation that Sharp and Seaborn have returned from loan. But in all, 4 goals in 3 games. I think Rodriguez is doing pretty well. Next game, as you can see there, is Carling Cup match against Watford. And on FIFA 12, I've done a season with Southampton, and I had Watford 3 times in Carling Cup and FA Cup. Oh, Lallana. How is Ramirez getting international duty? He hasn't played a single game at Southampton. Crazy. Confusion on Bekovic fate. I don't care. But basically, like I was saying, I played Watford 3 times in a row in a cup, and Watford actually destroyed me. I think they beat me 4-0 one year, then the year after they beat me 2-0, then the year after they beat me 3-1. So Watford are a bit of a bad luck thing for me. And I get Matthew Digby brings in his scouting report, and Daniel Madine, I don't know how I'm going to pronounce that, but 15 years of age. Not too sure where he's going to end up playing, but he's got 85 potential, possibly overall. I'm liking that, so I signed him up into the youth squad. Then Lucas Reach, there's an 81 possible potential, but to be honest, I don't think he's going to reach that. No pun intended. Okay, and then we get on to the Carling Cup match against Watford. And correct me if I'm wrong, but their goalkeeper, Ominya, is that the former Arsenal goalkeeper? I'm not sure, but Watford, like Wigan, are using 3 at the back, so hopefully I have a better luck against them than what I did previously. And also I'm playing a lot more younger players. I've got Richardson, I've got still back in goal, Richardson on the right, with Seaborn making his first appearance since coming back. I'm also using really young players like Gape, Sinclair and Moore. Sinclair and Moore are out of position. I believe one of them's a striker, one is a centre midfielder. But we'll see how that goes. And straight off, I absolutely shat myself. Watford straight away got into the attack. Okay, it wasn't that close, but still, warning signs were there. They actually won a corner from that, so it's a defensive header. And then I was worried that I was going to get humiliated again, because I think Carling Cup is my best chance of winning any silverware this season. Then Moore runs through, turns, twists, gets into the area, stays in his feet. And not the greatest of shots, but I am really liking Moore. I think it hasn't got the greatest potential, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. Then Kane just tries an audacious effort from miles, about 35 yards out. Not the greatest shots, but it was still good enough. But then Murray gets on the attack, and great defending. I think that was Seaborn, I'm not sure. But then they win the ball back straight away, near enough. Murray again, just throws Shaw out of the way really, and Abby, I believe that's pronounced, gets the ball back. Then this, I don't know how to describe it. That was amazing. Look, watch this. Great defending there by Seaborn. I'm watching that again. I loved it. Boom. It's amazing. I think I'm a better defender sometimes than I am attacker. But half time 0-0. So I'm already getting worried that this could possibly end up being a penalty shootout sort of game. Then Wickham wins the ball, edge of the area, smashes it in. My fears of penalty shootouts are long gone. Connor Wickham, brilliant, smashes the ball in. Just what I wanted. I just did not want to lose this match. A bit later on in the second half, Kane plays the ball through to Moore. Moore does absolutely brilliantly, I think, just to get into the space. Great save. Then Wickham's there again to slide the ball in. And 2-0, 20 minutes to go. I think I am pretty safe now, and I think I've got my tickets to the next round of the Carling Cup. Capital One Cup, sorry. But then later on in the half, try to do my best to get away, but then I see that one of my players has obviously pulled a muscle in his leg, and then Watford just really do attack on that. They get through, great header, and I believe that was off the post and still didn't actually get a touch to it. Then my goal kick, it was just embarrassing. Seaborn gives the ball away, then some bad defending there, block shot, and then just smashed it in the bottom corner. Last minute, Hogg scored, and I'm thinking, my God, Watford are going to do this. I really did not want to concede another goal, so I decided, right, the only way I can really play now is I'm going to play defensively, knock the ball back to my back four, try and keep the ball, and then play the ball into the middle. And luckily enough, full time comes, I'm in the next round. I will say that was probably harder than Wigan, that was harder than Man City. Watford are my bogey team in FIFA. But I hope you enjoyed the episode. I do plan to, in videos now, just to cram, get 3, 4, 5 games in at a time. Please do comment, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time when we play Arsenal and Aston Villa.